Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia Rose, and I pray this message finds you at the precise time you need it. I wanted to get some messages for you today from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. This deck was recently gifted to me by a beautiful member of the collective, and I'm deeply appreciative because this is some beautiful medicine. So, what do you need to know right now? So, some of you are reaching a phase of completion, or you're working very hard to complete things. And the video that I posted yesterday was ended with realizing that you're on the cusp of the cusp of a breakthrough. And it feels like that breakthrough is also the completion of something that you've been working very hard towards. And in the process of this completion, it's going to open up room for you to be able to pursue new things and to receive new blessings in your life. We often forget that to complete something is also to start something new. So just keeping in mind right now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that if you're near the end of a project, of a job, of a cycle, or a habit that you've been trying to break out of, you really should watch the video that I posted on Patreon yesterday, because that's going to be a very, very beneficial message for you if this is already starting to resonate with this sense of closure, this sense of breakthrough, this sense of radical transformation. The link to join my Patreon is in the description box below. What medicine do the spirit animals have for you today? Ooh, it's not quite. Almost, but not quite. Angels, guides, and ancestors of the holy light, please deliver a message clearly and concisely so that I might communicate it in a way that is exactly what the collective needs to hear right now. Okay. So the first card is the Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan, number 35. I think some of you have been feeling so out of sorts with all of the energy that is transforming in your personal life, but also collectively with Gaia. There's a lot taking place right now in terms of disaster and war, as well as enlightenment and massive amounts of souls waking up to the truth of things as they really are. As a light worker, as the person this video finds, the person that is designed to find this video precisely when you need it, you have some greater sense of the order of things here. And so you're being called also to guide other spirits, to guide souls who are a bit newer to this journey, a bit newer to this understanding. Some of you might be called to teach. You might be called to speak out and share your voice more, whether that's on social media or that's in writing, through music, through song, through poetry. However it resonates for you, trust that if you're being guided into new ventures right now, it's because God has something there for you. Not just for you to learn, but for you to receive a blessing, a gift. Whether that's in the form of abundance or a connection or a new workplace. Whatever it is, trust that you are on the right path right now. Some of you have been, the Koala Spirit is gazing into my soul right now. Some of you have been doubting that you really are following your destiny, that you really are following God's plan for you, and you are. When you align yourself with joy and compassion, with excitement and zest for life, that's something that puts you naturally on the timeline of your greatest dream life, to receive that and more. The next card is the Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power, number 44. I love the number 44. It's one of my favorite master numbers. Let's see, there we go. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. For some of you, you feel like you've been walking in the dark in the night for so long that pretty soon you're about to enter a new era, and it doesn't feel like you have any sense of bearings because you're so used to navigating things without your sense of sight. But pretty soon God's going to turn the lights on. You're going to reach the end of this tunnel, and you're going to be able to take all of your instinctual lessons, all of the heightened intuition that you've strengthened over this phase of your life, into where you're going next. It's going to help you navigate these new scenarios, these new relationships, these new places. For a lot of you, it feels like a workplace shift. A lot of you, it feels like a workplace shift. Whether you're shifting careers, or you're starting at a new company, or you're doing an internal transfer and you're in a new position, it feels like a career shift. Biggest thing here. The 44 speaks to believing in magic, understanding the power of your intention, your innate ability to create comfort, to create stability, and a path, a structure that sets you up for success. Some of you have been feeling, some of you have been feeling like a victim to your own habits, but this period of time right now is showing you that you really are in control, and that you can take your power back from those mindsets, from those patterns, from those addictions, from those connections, from those places, at any moment. At any moment. Trust your instincts, and trust that your instincts are being guided by your guides. Your instincts are your intuition. God's gift to you, God's compass for you, your instincts. Engage them, use them wisely, I'm hearing. Use them wisely. Number 47, the Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Believing in miracles. I believe I was just speaking to the power. A lot of my videos lately have been on the power of manifestation, the power of your mind to create your reality. And so there's this saying, right? When pigs fly, which means never. So maybe you've had this dream of becoming a rock star, and people around you or your own doubt says, yeah, when pigs fly, that'll never happen. But why can't pigs fly in your imagination? Maybe in a different realm, you don't know. Maybe just not here yet, which means that maybe your time is just around the corner. Where your attention goes, energy flows, and where energy flows is what manifests. So you're being asked to reframe your perspective on what's possible or what's impossible. Remove the word impossible from your vocabulary. Remove impossibility from your vocabulary, from your book of life. Nothing is impossible unless you believe it's impossible. So some of you might be aware of this idea of delusional thinking. Delusionally thinking that you could change your life in 5 days. Why not? If you have a plan and you go for it, and you get ready to receive and create the energetic room to receive, why wouldn't that happen? Miracles exist. Miracles happen every day. The more you surrender to the divine, the more you see how everything's magical, everything is beautiful and miraculous. Life itself is miraculous. So you could be seeing any of these angel numbers, 35, 35, 35, 44, 444, 4444, 47, 407, 305, 404, 447, 4447. Be very intentional about what you focus on. It's so interesting the way this is difficult to articulate. Be so intentional about what it is that you're focusing on, because that's going to give you all of the momentum you need. That's going to give you the inspiration, the directions, the literal instructions for what to do when. When you trust your instincts, when you trust your intuition, when you believe that your dreams are actually achievable with certain actionable steps, because they are. And the more you work towards these things, the more you're opening yourself up to receive in alignment with what you're working towards. This last card here, number 40, is the Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. 333 on my clock right now. Pay attention to the details. The details matter. And when you slow down and you move into alignment and you're flowing with your creative expression, with your passionate life force, you're on track to naturally account for everything that needs to be tended to. You could be seeing, that's another 444. There it is. But it also says, don't let your fear get blown out of proportion, because your fear is as small as a field mouse, and your strength is mightier than an elephant. There's a loud confirmation on that outside. What else do the animal spirits, or the spirit animals, excuse me, need you to know? '23, Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Cat Spirit, 13, claim your independence. The Beaver Spirit, number 6, lay a solid foundation. And Fox Spirit, think on your feet. I'm hearing get out of your own way. Get out of your own way in the most loving way possible. It's like when you first learn a skill, you're naturally not going to be great at it because it's something new to you. Or when you're first learning a language or a new instrument, whatever it is, a new skill, a new hobby, a new sport. It's going to take some time for you to build a foundation of having mastered the fundamentals. So don't be afraid to take your time with the fundamentals, because everything that comes after that is built on your solid foundation. So right now, if you're feeling like things are kind of messy, when you're in between this gap of what's new, your closure starts with creating the foundation for what's next. Not being afraid of going back and changing things, admitting to mistakes, admitting to errors. So trust that as you create more of this boldness in your life, as you create more of this foundational energy, you're going to be liberated to trust yourself more. Laying that foundation is tied to your root chakra, to your stability, to your confidence, to your feeling connected and grounded. With that solid foundation, it gives you the agility to be able to play with things, to experiment. This feels like a kind of specific message. And it's very, very connected to yesterday's Patreon message. So go check that out. Link in the description box to join. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else you need to know about this foundation in the next video. And the extended videos for all of my YouTube videos are over on Patreon. It's $7.77 to access all of those daily readings plus pick a cards. If you're interested in also having access to exclusive channeled messages by Dolores Cannon, Cryon, Lorraine Warren, and many more who I am not allowed to name yet, for mystery's sake. It's $17.77 a month. So that's also with weekly energy healing sessions. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Links in the description box below. And lastly, I have only a few spots available left for the Reiki training that I am teaching starting January 21st. If you are interested in becoming a Reiki master and you've been wanting to take plunge, but you haven't found the right teacher or the right course information, or you don't feel like it's setting you up for success, a lot of these courses are now taught kind of self-paced and teachers are not super accessible. My course is very ADHD friendly because it's designed specifically for light workers. The Kundalini Reiki system, as I've channeled it from Mahavtar Babaji and Master Sanatan, specifically Master Sanatan, is dedicated to light workers. And you think differently. You learn differently. To have the encouragement to build your independence while having guidance and available discussions, in-person sessions to track your learning, track your progress, and have all of your questions answered in a group setting where everyone's committed to the same practices as you. It's very encouraging. So check that out. The link is in the description box below. Again, first cohort is going to certify you to the master level, and you will be in that course for 8 weeks. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I'm ready to dive into the extended version of this message over on Patreon. I'm going to look into... My guys are like, uh-huh. We're going to look into more about what's going into this foundation and why the fox spirit needs you to be thinking on your feet. Because I feel like this is because of... Oh, I see. All right, we're going to hop over there with the extended additional messages for this video, okay? I love you, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Come join me on Patreon.